Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy, coming to you live right here. We're Locksmith Eddy and Rolls-Royce Technician Eddy. And what we're going to do right now, we got a couple more machines in to have rebuilt. They're streaming in. I've done probably 50 of them already, and these are two more. We're going to talk about these real quick before we dismantle them. This is a Curtis Model 14. They did the original. The first one was a post machine. This is the Model E. You can see it has a post, and you would just raise and lower this right here as such, and it lowers, it raises and lowers. So when you go to clip the key, it cuts it at a certain depth. Well, this was limited to only doing 4 vehicles: GM on one side, Briggs & Stratton on the other one, and then the Ford over here and stuff like that. So that only limited to about 4 vehicles. Well, it didn't take long for them to progress into the wheeled machine. So now you're able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can actually do 8 of them now. General Motors, Ford, you have a little bit of the Chrysler and Fords and stuff like that. So there it is right there. So, Sean Carlson, Sean, out of West Virginia, Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy. We got a Model E over here, the old post. We got the Model 14 here. And as you can see what this all looks like, it looks like a disaster. It might look good for you, but it sure's not going to work for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to strip this thing down. We're going to start with this one first. We take the nut off. We go ahead and peel that off. We go around. We're going to take the front of it off. There's a Phillips screw on the front. This is going to release the anvil that's inside. We go ahead and take the 3/8 screw nut right here. We're going to take that off. We just reel that right out like that, as such. So by doing this, we can go ahead. We're going to strip it all down, and then we're going to we pull the carriage out. This is the carriage here. This is for the. This is actually a General Motors. This is the GM for the standard 5-cut. We pull that over there. We then go ahead, get a screwdriver. We're going to pull this screw out of here. I hope you're all having a great day today. It's a beautiful day. It's about 70 degrees outside. So by having it at 70, it's a nice day. We don't have to worry about sweating to death. We go ahead and pull that right out of there. And then this actually will just come right up out of here as such. There you go. You pull that out. That sits down there. We then go ahead, pull the screw out. This screw actually takes the trigger out of it, so we're going to go ahead and pull that out. Just like that. We then go ahead and just pull that out with the pliers. Well, that one's really in there. Let's get that out of there. Just like that. We go ahead and pull that out. We then have the pin up here. The pin is what holds the anvil. That comes out just like that. We pull that down. Magnetized. I'm going to go ahead and push this. Here's my little screwdriver. Right here. And we just push it out with this. Just like that. You pull the anvil out. We're going to go ahead and take the back of the post out of here. I got to go get another wrench. Let me go get a wrench here. There we go. We go ahead and loosen the nut by taking the nut out. You got to raise it up in order to get the nut out of there. We pull that out. That goes there. We then pull the anvil out. The anvil is in there. This is all going to need to be redone. There you go. See how the anvil's all corroded up. Got the spring out. And boom, there you go. There's your body of the machine right there. All the parts are laying there. We got that one done. And then what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and we're going to pull this one apart. We might as well get this one apart because these all have to get all totally done. And you can't do it correctly unless you strip it all down and have it all ready to go. So we'll go ahead and we're going to pull this apart. Sean, I hope you're having a great day today over there. I hope the sun is shining and the birds are singing for you. We got a lot going on. There you go. We're going to go ahead and loosen the post. Take this out. You got to remember, these machines probably have never been taken apart since the day they were put together. Nobody would ever take about. There we go. We got that taken out. These are going to stay over here. We're going to go ahead and pull this out of here. They really got this jammed in there pretty tight, huh? Look at that. For whatever reason, they got that thing so tight in there. Look at that. Wow. They really did a number on that one, didn't they? So what we have to do, we have to take this thumb turner. This is the adjuster there. We'll be recalibrating all of this after we're done. There we go. We're going to unscrew that. We'll go ahead and that just screws right in. You can see how that just screwed in there as a right there, just like that. That outside. Trigger screw. This is going to come out like that. Go ahead and pull that out of there. Just like that. The trigger pumps right out as such. We then go ahead. We're going to go ahead and take this nut off. So this way we have it all stripped down, and then we can continue. We're going to either glass bead this. We'll glass bead it to get all of the years of corrosion and everything else off of it. And then we're going to polish it all up so it'll look like, actually, like almost like chrome. So, and then once we put it all back together, recalibrate it, you got another brand new machine. It's going to be working as good as new. No question about that. So we got to just go ahead and get this screw out of here. That's really jammed in there, isn't it? See, all of the years of corrosion and everything else on these. That's really in there, too. There we go. Got to get that little set screw off to the side. We go ahead and pull that out of there as such. Get our little pliers here. Pull that right out of there just like that. That's going to release our system here as such. Take the pin out. That's going to release the anvil. So we'll take the anvil, push it through. Boy, it's really corroded up in here. Yeah, that machine, look at that, look at that. Look how hard that is. You can see the years of all of it being glued and dried up. Matter of fact, we got to push that all the way. It's not going to go. There it is. Look at that. There's the anvil for that one. That one sits aside. We go ahead. Now we can just remove this screw. And then we can go ahead and take this apart. And we shall be ready to go. We actually got to take this one out as well. Ooh. Boy, oh boy, they really jammed that one in there. That's the screw that holds the anvil in place. So we went ahead and pulled that out. You got to get it all tore down. Tearing it all turned apart. There we go. Now we have more room to get this screw out, which is all stuck in there from the years of corrosion and never lack of lubrication and everything else. Well, that's all going to come to an end today with yours truly, Mr. Sunshine Locksmith Eddy. We're not going to let this machine suffer any longer in any way, shape, or form. So we're going to go ahead and just push this right through. And once we get this final screw out of here, which is really, really jammed in there tight, just like that. My God, that baby's staying in there pretty good today, huh? Isn't it? No question about that. Here it comes. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Never been lubricated in its life other than from the factory. And then we'll go ahead and pull this out. There's our piece that goes on the other side. And there you have it. There it is. All stripped down, ready to go. We're going to go ahead and start cleaning that up on this one. We'll go ahead and start stripping that down, glass beating, polishing it. I'm probably going to take my other machine, smooth these out. So we're going to make it really nice and smooth because there's no handles that go on there. Unlike a machine like this has been totally redone. That isn't silver paint. That's actually the polished metal. We did it in the gold inlay on there, so that one's all completed. Perfectly example of a Curtis number 15 machine. This is hooked up to the Ford keys, and it's ready to go, all balanced and calibrated right to the end. These are the older machines, so by the time I'm done, it's going to look like this with this body and style, Model 14 and the Model E. So other than that, Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy coming to you live. We just give you a little tour, quick tutorial there. We're going to start blasting. We got 2 more brake accumulators we got stripped out, so we figured we'll just sandblast everything at one time so we don't have to set it up again. So there it is, Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy coming to you live right here at 561-693-8636. If you have a Rolls Royce and or a Locksmith and you have a Model 14 or Model E or Model 15, you can either dismantle it yourself, tear it apart. That's basically what you're going to look at when you're all done. And then you can, if you have any questions with it, you can call me and I can help you through it, or you can just mail it down to me. We'll strip it all down, do a video for you, and ship it back. All right, thank you so much for watching.